I apologize for our unprofessionalism today. It's been those kind of 2 days around our house. You got to push the thank you.
There. Hi, Peggy. Hi.
The last 2 days in our house has been exactly what you see right now. Chaos.
Chaos. It's been
chaos in the past couple of days. So, if you would please forgive us for the unprofessional way in which we began.
Although it was exciting, wasn't it?
I don't know that I would choose exciting for the word, but
well, exciting for them. That's why I had a good laugh.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, what are these women doing?
So, what we see, I think it has for a lot of people with the new moon that came through. It's been a little weird for a lot of people. So, if you are on my Facebook page, this one right here, not the one waving, this one.
I'm waving.
Hi, Richard. Type something so that we'll know whether it's working or not.
So we know
please.
who's on and who's not on, and
well,
if we have any connections with anybody.
Yeah. And so what we did, well,
hey Richard, tell Billy hi. He never gets on anymore. What? You've gone insane.
The first thing. What do you mean, gone insane? The first half hour, what we normally do is talk with the loved ones on the other side. Now that we're here and chaos has not reigned for like 30 seconds. And then the last half hour of the show-ish, we do little mini tarot readings and mini gypsy card readings. So,
depending on how long I can sit here without my legs starting to hurt.
She did have therapy today. I will say that. She did have therapy. And then we gallivanted around everywhere.
I still forgot half the shit we were going to do.
No, we only missed the CBD store.
Lisa is his wife that died, Richard.
Oh, okay, then I need to start writing things down. So I'm taking, since there's nothing on my scroll, I need to redo this. Is that correct, ladies and gentlemen?
You may need to put, because that's why I put the hello, because I wasn't seeing anything
right, let's
until
see.
you wrote it.
Because you know Facebook changes this every week.
I know. See?
There we go. Jesus. All right, now I got to go back. Hi, Casey. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Janet.
Hi, Katina.
Long time no hear from. How's Tricks?
Hey, Jules. Hello, Sarah, Brenda. Yes, we've had a good but crazy week. Hello, Jessica. I made spirits in our backyard. Who was that? Let me get to it. Someone is messing. Yes, I know, and it's Della. Okay, it's working for Sarah's cousin. Okay. I'm writing my list of who wants to talk to whom and who wants a reading. So you need to let us know, please. That's probably the wrong page. Let me go over here.
Richard was Lisa.
Richard wants to talk with Lisa. Kim wants to talk to cousin Bobby. And when I get to you, Kim, I forgot to tell you a message for last week. Kim, Bobby. I said hi. Casey said made spirits in the backyard spirit house. Hope they really like it. Do you know it or not? We don't know. We'll find out. Can you try and contact my grandfather? Sarah.
Arthur Lewis Crabtree. That's his name. Birdie wants a reading when we get around to it, so she'll be the first on the reading list.
Okay.
Birdie will be the first on the reading list.
I'm sorry. I keep putting my finger in front of the camera. I do not mean to do that. Birdie wants a reading. Okay, so if you want a reading, you have to say reading. If you want to talk to a loved one, we need their name, or we'd like to get their name and their day when they die.
She's fucking it up.
Dog thing.
That and you sprayed it. So
I did.
She's got to get all the smells relocated.
Look at my feet.
I know.
If you guys could see my feet, I have a dog sitting on my foot.
We're just a sweetie pie.
I know. Brenda. Anyone.
Okay, so
That's a start.
all people on mine say hi, so I know who I've got.
Well, you've got Birdie.
I got Birdie. I got Richard. I think I might have.
Birdie asked about your need. Did you tell her?
No, well,
Janet Mitchell.
yes, that's
Richard.
my friend, Richard Lucas. Well,
Oh,
Birdie,
sorry.
my knee seems to be doing better. I start therapy on it today, and they say, why didn't you start therapy sooner? It's like, because the doctor put me 6 weeks out instead of 3 weeks out. What can I say?
She also wound up in the emergency room because of some medication glitches.
And I think there's a little bit of insurance problem there too, getting everything approved. So I had to wait for all the insurance approvals to go through. Like, okay, whatever. Hi, Shy.
Hey, sweetie. Sweetie?
Sweetie.
Sweetie.
Hi, Sweetie.
Cheyenne,
Where are
sweetie.
you from?
Cheyenne, sweetie. I made one word out of that.
Richard, Lisa to me seems like she's hanging around but not hanging around. She's like trying to point you in the right direction and sort of like pulling you back from going over the edge. If that makes sense. It's like she says you almost feel like you're desperate. It's like, don't be desperate.
Don't go over the edge.
Don't be desperate. Don't go over the edge. It's like,
Jumping off that cliff is not a good
you
thing.
need to take care of you for a while, be with you for a while so you'll understand you for a while.
That makes sense. You really don't know who you are in relationship to someone else unless you know who you are when you're not in relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Odd, but true.
So Richard, just like Lisa's saying, it's like she's not right behind you. She like watches over you, and when you start going towards like that last person we talked about so long, it's like that's when she started putting that little bug in your ear. It's like, maybe she's not the one. Maybe I should back off. It's like, should I ask about it? That's her doing that. It's like you putting that little noise in your ear saying, look a little deeper.
Yeah, you've got like 50 years yet, so don't be in such a hurry.
Wait a minute, Shy.
She's got big head us in the living room. Okay, Kim.
And hey, look, I matched my stereo.
Oh, yeah, you do. Kim, you had asked last week if your mom and dad was at the wedding, and I got caught up in what wedding, and I forgot to answer you. The answer was, of course they were. Why wouldn't they be there for the wedding? So, this week is cousin Bobby. What? Thompson, I think was his last name. I don't know. But Bobby, are you around to talk with Kim for a minute?
Yeah, it's comfortable, isn't it, Jack? Gee, I wonder where they got it from.
You look like you're ready for Halloween.
I am. See, I got my jack-o'-lantern sitting right over there behind the...
You do.
right by the door.
Oh, the holidays are coming up, Kim. And you know how much Bobby was always there for both holidays, even though he lived in Charlotte. So I have a feeling.
Sorry.
Those of you who do not know, Whataburger is a fast food restaurant. It is such a big, huge Texas thing. They have boots that look like that.
Yes.
Their food is...
I got good chicken fingers. I like their chicken fingers.
So does Arby's. I like their chicken fingers too. It's about the only thing they've got that...
Sweetie gotcha.
Sweetie got me.
So he's trying to get past you to get to me. So she's going the short
She's going
way.
right, yeah.
She's going between her legs instead of around.
And so,
No, she's got both of us now. Look.
that's, yes, I believe Bobby is hanging around, but he doesn't have much to say. He never really did. He just sort of sat and enjoyed family, if I'm not mistaken, Kim. I think you might see. True.
I'm betting he's going to be making more of a presence the
Yeah.
closer we get to the holidays.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Is that the closer it gets to the holidays, the more he's going to make himself known, and it might be that somebody at one of the family things on Thanksgiving or Christmas actually sees him.
No, I mean, oh, Richard, you know what they got right now at Whataburger? They got Dr. Pepper shakes.
Yes. Can we give a big, huge eye roll on that one? It's Dr. Pepper in a vanilla milkshake. Yes.
Which would be similar to a Dr. Pepper float. That's what it is. It's just a Dr. Pepper float that's all melted up. So it's like, there you go.
Yes, but Arby's has root beer floats.
That's true, but you can also go down to A&W and get the same thing.
That's true, you can.
I'd much rather have A&W.
No, Kim, there's nothing specific. It's just he's hanging out with the family. He's like going this one and that one and that one and that one and that one. And he's just, there's nothing specific, at least that I can hear. Can you hear anything, Della? For Bobby? For Kim?
Well, he's not close. He's like,
Yeah.
and he's not even like within the house. It's like he's just sort of like transitioning, radio waving. Can't even say the word. Radio waving is like, I'll be there for the holidays. Because he's like not ready. It's like there's something there's something you're supposed to see that will remind you he's here. But it's not going to be till the holidays are closer to us. Does that make sense?
Yeah. He always wore a holiday sweater, if I'm not mistaken. Or close to it.
And there may be one like she finds in a store like, oh, he would like that. Well, that would be him talking to her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they talk to us in some pretty weird ways sometimes. I hope that answers your question, Kim.
Did you see my comment for Sandra? No, I did not. What was your comment for Sandra?
Birdie.
Birdie for Sandra? Okay, we got birdie for Sandra.
Bobby, he's not Bobby, do you remember what happened to you when you crossed over? I mean, when you died?
He says he doesn't want to remember.
Yeah, because I'm getting the feeling it was painful, so it may have been a heart attack. I got you, Casey.
Gotcha, birdie.
I don't think, it's like Della says, I don't think he wants to remember what happened. If that makes any sense. And it kind of like doesn't matter anymore anyway, because he's over it. He's like on to, family who's crossed over. And so it's kind of, it doesn't matter to them. Once they die, it generally does not
I
matter.
got Casey on there.
Yes, I have Casey on here. Matter of fact,
Casey on
Casey's
there.
next. But I'm getting the feeling that it would hurt him here in the chest, so he may have had a heart attack. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. The closer it gets to the holidays, the closer he'll come forward to be with family, so you may get that answer later. So don't give up on that. Okay, Casey wants to know if anyone is here for her.
Oh, man.
What?
Nothing. One of my paintings fell off and now it's got a dent in the corner.
Ooh, yeah, it does. Well, if you frame it, you will never see it. and you can like smoosh it back out.
Hi, Billy. My knee is started therapy today, Bill. Finally, after 6 weeks.
Are you finally out of Facebook prison, Billy? Casey, is there anyone around for Casey? No. You feeling anything?
Mm-mm.
Me neither.
It's like bacon over there.
Okay, Kim. Hopefully I'll see you next week.
I always point over this direction because for some reason they never come in the front door. They always come in the back door. I guess it's more welcoming back there.
Well, yeah, because they're like back door.
Well, that's where the garden's at. So they like the garden.
No, so I'm sorry, sweetie. Casey, I am not getting anything. So the next one was Sarah wanting to know if Arthur was hanging around.
No, he hasn't come out of his death state yet. He's still hanging in there.
When did he?
2017. She was on my side.
She was on your side. Okay. Sorry, I really don't mean to put my finger in front of the camera like that.
He was murdered in 2017. I get that you need to put a white candle out for him so you can see where he's at, where he's going. Put Cheyenne in for reading.
I did.
Okay.
So far, I have 3 people for readings. So I have Bertie, Sarah, and Cheyenne, and I don't know if anyone said they want more readings. I didn't get it. So type it out again, please. So you said Arthur still feels like he's in his death state?
Yeah, it's like he hasn't, because he went so fast, it's almost like he's still saying, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? What the hell? It's like he needs a light or something. He needs some prayers to send him in the right direction. Does that make sense? You know, like we did with Trish.
Yeah, that could be. Gotcha, Casey. Thank you, Bertie. That was nice of you to share. Okay, so if it does come through that we've asked about, we'll come back to it. But right now we have Brenda. Is anyone available for Brenda? This might be one of those nights when the spirit is just not coming in.
I just hear laughing. Somebody's laughing.
I was hearing music the whole time I was getting ready. I was hearing music. I don't know if that means anything to anyone that I was hearing music. Brenda, I'm kind of getting that Steven's been hanging out a little bit more. Why? I don't know.
Because the baby can see him better and can play with him more.
But no, I'm getting the impression he's hanging out with Mom. He's hanging out with Brenda.
I think the baby has got the light that brings him in, and then he said, oh, light, ooh, Mom, type of thing.
That could be too. That could be Sarah, because there was a lot of confusion when we first came in, and we might still be carrying some of that with us. Let's come back to that. So Brenda, I think Steven's been hanging out. It's like, what's her name said? The baby, his light is so bright that he's
drawn to the baby.
Yeah.
And once he's there, it's like, oh, Mom's here too. Let's go visit. So he sort of hangs around with you a little bit. But sometimes you feel him and sometimes you don't. It's like, when you think you're feeling him, you probably are. Hi, Jack.
Hey, Jack.
Left Jack. Whataburger orange.
So, Bertie, we is looking to maybe speak with Sandra, and I'm getting the impression of movements. I'm drawing fences tonight, and the reason I'm getting kind of like maybe she was in the car with you recently, or you're thinking about going someplace that you and she used to enjoy, but riding in the car. A lot of things happen to you in the car for some reason or another.
Because it's meditation for her like it is for you.
Well, yeah, that's true too.
Just don't forget to meditate so deep that you can't see where you're going. That would be kind of scary.
Yeah. We don't want to ignore those flashing red lights.
Yeah. I was like, I thought we were going to go to, well, never mind.
I did hear kind of like a little earlier, Sandra said you could go a little faster. Okay. What Jack said, Jack is her son, said that Sweetie, who stepped all over my foot, attacked me for talking smack about Whataburger. I hope that makes sense, Bertie. It was kind of weird, like she could go faster. I don't know what that means exactly.
But then you have to tell her, it's like, no, it's a safe speed. Because you'll hear in your ear, it's like, you could go faster. You know, the speed limit is. It's like, you could pass this guy. It's like, then you have to remind yourself and talk to that person that's next to you. It's like, I'm doing a safe speed. I'm doing safe. Leave me alone. You sit there and watch.
That could be, Brenda. That might be why I was hearing music today. Stephen letting me know that to tell you that he's been here, so, or been with you.
Well, Mom's been having medical problems and he's going to be sticking close.
Mm-hmm. Bertie, did you used to have a convertible? I'm... Yeah, that's true.
That'll wake you up in a hurry.
And it did. I mean, we just tootling down the road at 60 miles an hour. Eek, brick, right in her face. Yes, Brenda, the baby can still see into the other world. Not a problem.
Said no. You didn't have a convertible. Did he have a convertible or want one?
Sandra, have a convertible.
Somebody.
Something about a convertible. That might be where I'm saying go faster because you got the wind through your hair and all that. I hope that makes sense, Bertie. Yeah, me too. Is there anyone specifically here for Cheyenne?
Yeah, shy, but you don't want to hear it.
I'm going to leave that one totally up to...
His name starts with a C. And I actually feel him almost convulsively crying and saying he's sorry. And he's begging forgiveness. And that's up to you.
Yeah, you don't have to give.
You don't have to give it.
No,
because it's up to him to earn it.
He's got to find it for himself before he can seek it in other people.
Mm-hmm. Just because he knows what he did doesn't mean he actually wants forgiveness. He just wants somebody to forgive him so he can move on. It's like, well, no. You don't deserve it yet. He's still got some while to go. So, Cheyenne, you know who we're talking about. His name starts with C, and you know who it is. And he's begging forgiveness, but it's up to you whether or not you're willing to give that to him right now.
Okay, I have come to the end of my list for readings.
Good, Cheyenne. I'm glad, because it's lighter heart for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what I would suggest is get you a little tea light or white voltage and light it and tell him specifically, I have forgiven you. Say it into the light and let that candle burn out for him. And then your part will be done. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does make sense. A lot of the problem can be sometimes they come in droves, as you well know, and sometimes they don't.
And sometimes they like dawdle in every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like, who is that?
And this is one of those times. I think it's been kind of chaotic the past couple of days, and so they're like, no, we don't want to go anywhere near that. Even though I said all the right prayers and stuff, they're still kind of like, nah. Because we had a lot of
Had a few little
glitches right in the beginning, and we didn't start on time for one, and we apologize.
And my telephone kept falling off the thingy, going sideways, and got
Yeah.
got a really good picture of your armpit there for a while.
Good thing I shaved, wasn't it? So is there anyone else who would be here for Sarah?
Grandpa's not here right now, because Grandpa is out hugging all the relatives that he's missed for so long. He says he'll be back in a little bit, and a little bit to them could be
2 minutes from now?
2
It could be
minutes,
2
2
years from
months.
now.
It's
Yeah.
like, you know, but right now he's just enjoying seeing all the people that he's missed for so long, and he will be back when it's time, not when he's ready, like when it's time, when you're ready. I know you think you're ready, but it's like he says you're not ready yet. Who's snoring? As if I didn't know.
Both of them, actually.
Oh, good.
Little Ziggy, we can't lift her up. She
Fixed.
had a little doggy hysterectomy. So she's going to be going through doggy menopause.
And she's got a lampshade on her right now.
She does. She's wearing a lampshade. And although I think she's back to her normal self, we still can't lift her up.
Well,
So
I wouldn't want to take a chance.
yeah, no, exactly. So, is there anyone else for Sarah? I'm not getting anything, Sarah. What was that?
Well,
Yeah, exactly, Cheyenne. You didn't see that?
what?
There was a flash of darkness.
I guess that's because I was going.
No, it was like over there. Hey, Stephanie.
Hi, y'all.
So, not being one to know what time it is, unless somebody has something, we're going to go ahead and start with readings.
Yeah, it's time because it's 5 after.
Well, we also
Read it.
got a seriously late start.
Well, it's 10 after, actually.
And if you have anything in the meantime, go ahead and ask.
Stephanie.
Are-
Hi, Stephanie. Hi, y'all. Okay, who are we starting with?
The first one, I only have 4 people on my list. If Bertie, Sarah, Cheyenne, and Casey. If you ask for a reading, I didn't see it. Ask again, please.
It's very likely. Yes, it's very likely, Cheyenne.
Okay, Bertie, the first one we have for you, hello Daniel, is the Three of Cups.
She doesn't have on her reading glasses.
No, I don't, and my eye appointment is in 2 weeks. The Three of Cups is about celebrating your friends, enjoying your time together, knowing that you even have reasons to celebrate. And then we have the King of Wands, which is the King of Wands is about being able to create magic and coming through the fire and rising above. Yes, Daniel, I have you. I'll write you down. Maybe I should write it so I can read it.
That would help. I think we lost Billy.
Probably. Sometimes we do have a lot of hijinks going on, and we certainly did today. And so this is about standing in your authority and making sure that you have the resources to grow whatever it is you need to grow. Yes, Jack. And then the last one for you, Birdie, is the Queen of Swords, which is about getting rid of the stuff in your life that doesn't work anymore. It's about transforming your life into
I'm just looking at the cards. Never mind. Go ahead.
something better, to something higher, for like a higher purpose.
And what I have for you is happiness is right there waiting for you. It's like it's up to you to see the happiness. You know, happiness doesn't just happen. You have to feel happiness before happiness actually finds you. So you make yourself happy, even if it's pretend happiness. And once you start pretending long enough, you'll realize, oh, I've been happy.
I was happy all along. Yeah, exactly.
Knowing that all the old stuff that's been holding you back is no longer holding you back because you are moving forward into your own power. And you are your own power. You cannot be your own power and not move forward because you are your own power. So,
sorry, my cards all fell out. So this next one is for the lovely Sarah. Sarah, the Ace of Wands, which is new beginnings. New beginnings of a creative sort. New beginnings where you have to, use some out-of-the-box thinking. Then we have the Eight of Coins or Pentacles, which is about practice. It's the card of the apprentice. The card of someone who is no, it isn't. Yes, it is. Sorry. It looks different in different decks, and I'm like, wait, what was that? So it's the Eight of Coins, which is making sure that you become the master. So keep practicing. And the Ten of Swords, no, this is the Nine of Swords. Don't worry about whatever it is you're worried about because you're practicing. You're trying to get it right. You got new stuff coming. You'll get it right. Stop worrying about it.
this is talking about the new beginnings that are right on the threshold for you. As you work towards new beginning, you have to practice what you are working at. It does not come, whatever you're practicing at, it does not come naturally to you. So you have to keep practicing, and it may feel like work, but it will be better for you in the long run. In the meantime, take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't work at it, and new beginnings can't come to you. Okay.
Bertie asked, when and why should you light a white candle for someone? Anytime that you're sending prayers, whether they're living or whether they've crossed over, anytime you're sending prayers, you're lighting a candle for them.
Even if they're sick, and you light a white candle for them, it sends prayers up faster. Your prayers follow the smoke up.
Yes. And you're focusing your intention more on it, and you're it becomes a matter of ritual at that point. Anything done the same way time and time and time again becomes more and more powerful. So when we light candles for the dearly departed, the dead people, they see the light and they can come forward. You're sending those prayers to wherever they are. And the candle becomes, one, a point of focus, and two, something for them to follow.
That was a cat.
Yep, now we had cat noise. I hope that answers your question, Birdie. And especially if someone, they're like Sandra, who won't come close enough for me to get a real answer, that might draw her close in too. So when you're on the waiting for me to get everything done, and you are thinking about her, light a candle and say, Sandra, will you please come and talk to me? That is often helpful.
You got Daniel down there?
I have Daniel down there. Okay, this next one is for Cheyenne.
Oh, I have to go over by the little yellow house and get that. That's where I got it from.
Yes. Cheyenne, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is about listening to spirit and then being able to act on it, being able to cut through the crap in life and follow your path. Then we have the Five of Cups, which is about grief and mourning. But notice that there's 3 cups that are spilled, 2 that still have, 2 over here that still have stuff in them. So sometimes you're looking at what you don't have rather than what you do have, and concentrating on the wrong thing. And then lastly, we have the 7 of Coins or Pentacles, which is about patience. A wheat field does not grow as soon as you plant the seed, so you have to have patience about what it is you do and what you're trying to manifest.
Okay, Shy, what I got is, I got the little, yes, can you see him? Got the little angel there also, the little angel who is, that one, okay. The little angel who is ready to fight for what you want. He's ready to forge ahead and be at your back, knowing that you are going over a lot of hurdles right now. But the hurdles will easily be jumped. You'll be easily go through the fences that have been put up in front of you. You just have to be patient with yourself and the people around you, because it's something you have to go through. It's something that you actually came into this life to learn. But whatever it is, know that this is something you're supposed to learn, because you have to. You guys have been patient long enough, right? Sorry. But be patient, because better times are coming. You just have to go through this obstacle at the moment, and everything will turn out fine at the end.
I'm sorry, the HEB brand of
7-Up.
Diet Sprite is sweeter than regular Sprite Zero.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Casey. HEB is the grocery store, the only grocery store in town. Casey, this one is for you. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is about, you're welcome, Cheyenne. This is about things are turning around, or you're turning around. Then we have the, I'm sorry, no reading glasses. The 8 of Swords. And yes, I should know what they are, but what they look like, but I don't always stop to count the swords. The swords are, yeah, really. Swords are about the prison of the mind, Casey. And it's about, you have the ability to escape that prison you've made for yourself, especially considering things are looking up, things are changing for you. And you have the strength to do whatever it is you need to do. Because you are an infinite and infinitely powerful being.
These are saying that there's new beginnings on the horizon for you. So stop beating yourself up, because new beginnings are going to be better than you think they are. New beginnings does not mean everything's going to fall apart. New beginnings usually means things are going to be better for you, which means something is turning. It's like knowing that the angels are sitting right there behind you saying, yes, we've got your back. It's like, don't worry about it. We would not point you the wrong direction. make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Sort of.
And that was for
Almost.
Casey. I hope that makes sense, Casey, sweetie. This next one is for Daniel. Okay, that one wants to come out. Okay, Daniel, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is kind of slow and steady wins the race kind of thing. It is oh, good, Casey, good. It is get your plan together, Daniel, and work it. Don't deviate from it, because if you deviate from it, you've got to start all over again. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is about work and group projects and working together for a common goal. And then we have Temperance. The Temperance is about refining yourself. Okay. So I sense a theme going on. The Knight is always on a quest. This one happens to be financial and spiritual abundance. But he's always moving. Even though it appears that the Knight of Pentacles isn't moving, he is. He's just very thoughtful and very calculated. This is about practice and honing your skills. And then we have Temperance, which is about honing yourself, honing who you are into being the best person you can be.
Okay, these are, you are building a better you and a better surrounding for you. And the key to the building of you is making sure that you don't sit on the fence and wonder, it's like, which way should I go? So don't sit there too long, because if you sit there too long, the opportunities that are coming to you will be missed. So keep on building, but remember that the key is to not sit there too long and wonder, it's like, oh, should I move or not? It's like if you have a question about whether you should move or not, it's like that usually means you need to move. Keep on going, not move physically, but keep yourself moving forward.
I hope that makes sense, Daniel. And Ryan, this next one is for you. This one is the Eight of Pentacles, or the Eight of Coins, which is about practicing till you get it right. Then we have the King of Cups, which is making sure that you're putting your emotional investment in stuff. Making sure that you are investing emotionally in the right things that you are practicing. You're very welcome, Daniel. And then lastly, we have the Devil card, which is about temptations. It's about making choices. It's about knowing what the right thing to do is and then doing the opposite, choosing to do the opposite. So it sounds to me like you've got a lot to practice, but emotionally, maybe you're not quite there yet, sweetie. Maybe you need to recommit, if that makes sense.
And the gypsies are saying it's like you need to jump over the hurdles that have been put in front of you, which means, you know, there's going to be different things you're going to be learning, different things you're going to be doing, and you just have to make yourself say, I need to do this, I want to do this, because if you want to do this, and tell yourself you want to do this, it's going to be more pleasurable for you than, oh, gotta go do this. Knowing that everything you're doing now is bringing you to a brand new beginning for you. So go down the path that you think looks dangerous to you, because it's not dangerous. It's where you're supposed to be going. It's supposed to be jumping over those hurdles and going down that road. Hope that makes sense.
Makes sense to me. I'm sorry. The dog gave me a dirty look for coughing in her direction.
Well, it probably echoed in that little thingy.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Does anybody have any questions or
Questions, comments?
Yeah. And Bertie, did that make sense to you about the candles? We do endeavor to answer questions here, not just like readings and stuff like that, but like the meaning of life and
why do I drink orange?
and why is Whataburger such a phenomenon? Well, McDonald's is too. And I don't like McDonald's that much either.
McDonald's started in California, Whataburger started in Texas.
And I know I live in Texas.
There you go.
Do I have to wear the orange boots?
No, but I do.
Oh, good. I'm glad it does make sense, Cheyenne. Yes, Della wants the orange Whataburger boots.
Yeah, but I don't have $300 for a pair of boots. It's like,
Although we did stop and get a drink at Whataburger today, and the girl had on the most pretty orange gingham Whataburger shirt.
No, it doesn't matter what size candle. I usually just get a votive candle and let it burn out.
Yeah, the tea lights are generally good for about 8 hours.
Yeah.
That's about right. And
Yeah.
they're cheap. There isn't like a large...
Don't get one this size. It'll take forever to burn out.
That is a 14-day candle. That's unless it is a relative who has recently died, you don't want to burn a 14-day candle. Why are your Where are you? I can't find them on YouTube. I will send you links. Because my YouTube channel is under Edith Mary Stanley.
Yeah, but my meditation one is where it's under you too, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
It's under yours. Didn't I put mine under yours? I think I did.
Or did we put it on that obscure one we never use anymore?
I thought I put it on yours.
Could be.
Check and see which one.
We'll check and see which one, and we'll send you links, Kate.
Sarah. She's so confused.
Whatever your name is. Cause I haven't even checked all my older videos from like 2-3 years ago. I haven't looked to see if they're still there. I haven't deleted them, but
I know so some of the videos that I had loaded up a couple of years ago of the family stuff. When I go back and watch them, I'm going to have to reload them because some of the sound is like disappeared on them.
yeah,
I don't know how that happens.
I have was forced into downloading a video program for Redbubble, and now I know how to capture videos on the screen. So I will be doing an entire
Let me show you real fast. Cheyenne's got a question for you anyway.
No, actually, Cheyenne, you don't have to use white candles. White candles are generally used because they represent pure spirit, but you can use any color you want, especially if that color meant something to someone. Oh, yes.
This is my new baggie. I'm using it for a purse.
Where's the other one?
Well, I'll get it.
Okay, exactly. This is the small 12-inch tote bag on Redbubble, and it turned out absolutely fantastic. She got like a closure for it, so she's going to make like a little button thingy, but the quality is like unreal.
Really nice. I'm coming.
She's coming back.
I've been sitting down for a while, so my knee's stiffened up.
Yeah, I know.
There's the other one.
And here's the other tote bag she bought, which is both of these are her paintings. They look totally different on both screens.
Mm-hmm.
But as a matter of fact, this tote bag is
Right there.
that painting. I'll tip this one up so you can see. Yep, see that painting.
It's right above the
Yep.
record player.
And so the quality on these tote bags is really amazing for the price. Mine have not arrived yet.
Aww.
I did not pay for express shipping. I paid for slow boat to China. Sorry, because I was too cheap. Sorry, that was my hand again. Jeez. Thank you, Birdie.
Hey, Shy.
And Shy said so. Well, see, my hand was over it. So when mine arrive, I will.
And of course, I got 3
Get your
masks and a
masks.
dress. Oh, my dress.
You need to see her dress. In the meantime, I will finish explaining. Yes, Daniel, just 1 second. Because I now have the fancy new video program, I'm going to redo my entire series on the tarot because my understanding is different of them now. So they'll probably be about 10 to 15 minutes long. So those of you, and I'm going to make them into an actual class, but for those of you who for those of you who,
Are you laughing at me?
yes, I'm laughing at you. It just doesn't go with the shirt.
Yes, it does, because I'm wearing orange.
I just wait. Let me get this out. For those of you who want the preview and to give me feedback, you can watch all those videos that people are going to be paying $140 for. There's the dress. That's a painting. You should go get the painting too.
Oh, the painting's right here in the corner.
Well, go get the painting so people can see.
That's the painting.
This is Della's original painting. That is Della's dress.
My dress made out of the painting.
So Della is now a clothing designer.
Ta-da!
Which actually turned out quite nice considering.
Yeah, I like that.
So if you're thinking, it's not a bad quality for the price either. So if you're thinking about getting anything off Redbubble, I'm going to be buying more stuff of my own. So there you go.
And of course we bought masks.
Oh, yeah, okay. Daniel, and Yolanda. Daniel would like specifically guidance on his business. So that was a little bit of shameless self-promotion on our part.
And Yolanda wants a birthday reading.
And I've got her down too. So Daniel wants some guidance on business. What do the cards have to say?
Oh, I messed up my gorgeous hair. Oh,
You messed up your gorgeous hair. Jack thinks he's funny.
Don't tempt me. I can do that.
Yes, she can. She has the skills.
I have the skills. I know how to do that.
Clarence, Cheyenne said hello. He's bathing himself.
If you go to my Redbubble, you'll see pictures of all three of my girls.
Yeah.
And
I've got
Lori.
pictures of Baby and Sweetie and Ziggy too. So, and my
Anyway,
cats.
on to Daniel.
Daniel, on your business, it's going to take some time and patience. It's going to take, Yolanda, Bertie said happy birthday. Daniel runs a custom woodworking business, has been doing work on the property for the ranch animals. Okay. Okay, so this card is about, it's not just about patience, it's about, it's refining yourself and your craft. And that does take patience. And so you also have the sun, which is you can do no wrong no matter what your choices are. The truth has been revealed to you. Everything is coming. Everything is. I try not to look at anything Jack and Cheyenne do. The truth has come out about a lot of things, but you can still do no wrong because you've made all of the right choices and done all of the right things. Don't worry about what's gone behind you. Just keep moving. Look at what you've got, take that and make something else out of it. I hope that makes sense for my part.
This is saying be patient with everybody around you because they... I'm sorry. I was reading.
Yeah.
Be patient with the people around you because they have no idea what you're going through. But you know what you're going through and you know what you can handle. So don't rush yourself into something because everything is coming up. Bring clovers. Because the house actually represents you because your soul sits within the house. So the house represents you. And that everything is coming up wonderfully around you. Money, business, everything is coming up around you. So stop beating yourself up. It's just going to take some patience to get there. So stop beating yourself up so that all the good can come to you.
So it was all kind of like patience.
Look.
Okay. Yolanda, happy birthday. Yours first one is there's a brand new path. A brand new, hey Rick. a brand new leg on your journey. But this is one that is particularly, Yolanda, requires faith, because you can't see where you're going with this one. So it requires faith. Daniel, do you have a Facebook page for your business? I have a reason for asking. Yolanda, your second card is the Two of, don't even, I'll read it later. The Two of Cups, which is about contracts, about commitments. And you've already made your choice. It's time to make a commitment to that choice. Or, in this particular case, maybe it's a commitment to a brand new path. Because you also have the Two of Wands. See, I'm looking at them backwards, folks. Sorry. The Two of Wands, which is you still have the world in your hand here. You can go get it. Thank you, Daniel. You can go get what you want, Yolanda. You just have to commit to it and step out in faith.
Is it saying that you are on the right track with where you are going, with what you want?
Don't stop reading about Jack and Cheyenne. Concentrate.
You're on the right track. Keep going the way you're going, and jump over the hurdles that have been put in front of you, because once you jump over the hurdles, then the way will be clear for you to head down where you want to go and where you need to go. There,
Okay. So, Daniel's a tall, handsome guy. Stands next to Stephanie.
Oh.
You guys are cute. You really are. Yolanda wants to know if she can get her husband, Eddie. I got a wave of sadness, Yolanda. And it's from him, not you. I'm kind of getting the feeling that he wants to be there with, he's there with you, but you're not necessarily noticing.
She's not ready to notice.
She's not, yeah. And he's trying to hug you.
Sometimes when you
You're
feel
welcome,
that,
Daniel.
Sometimes when you feel that little warmth on your hand or a little warmth on your back, it's them hugging you. And sometimes it'll feel like a little tingle.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a wave of sadness for him because he's not here for you. Even though he's on the other side. Even though he's on the other side, Yolanda, they still want to be with us. So, I hope that helps. So just remember to, as you're going to bed tonight, just roll over and say, I love you, I miss you. That's all he wants. For to be, because he's there. Casey, do the spirits in your yard like the spirit house you made them? Did you send me a picture of the spirit house? Do you see what I see? Little fairies doing a little, yeah, okay. Yes, they do, Stacy. Casey. I really do know everybody's name.
He is here. I'm reading for him.
Oh, he's here. Okay, I'm thinking it was someone who was dead. Sorry. You guys need to let me know they're dead or alive. Because I'm going to assume if you're talking for somebody, let me put Eddie down. So anyway, there was that one.
Roll over and tell him you love him anyway.
Exactly. So
Might get something started, you don't know.
I assume that you're asking about someone who has crossed over. And so I was picking up on some sadness from someone who wants to be here, thinking it was your husband. Never mind.
Bye, Daniel.
You too. Hug Steffi for us.
Oh, it could have been his daddy's, she said.
That could be. Okay, Eddie, this reading is for you. Boy, they're just falling out all over the place, aren't they?
Well, it's obviously two that need to be there.
Yeah. The first card is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel right now. The Queen of Pentacles, which is about... Jack's got it right on that one.
Oh, no, wait. Sorry.
Eddie, the Queen of Pentacles is about stepping into your authority, making sure that you've already got everything that you need. You just don't always realize it. Oh, you don't always realize it because this is the card of someone who's down and out. They're not really. They just think they are. So this is a lot about perception. You perceive that something is missing when in reality it's not. And the last card is the reality of it is, oh, okay. You also got the Two of Wands. And so while you have the world in your hands, you won't move on it sometimes. You're like a little, I don't know, what should I do? In reality, you just got to go for it.
Well, let's see what they say.
I don't know why. Okay, I rarely use the term in reality, so take that for what it's worth. I just...
So this is, you need to step into your own power. This is a power card. It's like, yes. So you need to be your own person and stop beating yourself up over things that have not turned out like you wanted them to. And you need to be committed to the choices that you make. This is not a marriage card. This is a commitment card. You need to be committed so that you can be your own person. Be committed. Beat yourself up. Be your own person.
There you go.
Ta-da.
Cards to keep falling out. And yes, they do, Casey. They enjoy your little house very, very much. You might find the yard to be a very energetic place for a while. So Yolanda and Eddie, I hope that makes sense. So roll over and hug each other tonight before you go to sleep. Sorry.
Could be his dad is missing everybody right now.
That could be. I mean, because it is Yolanda's birthday, so it's a special occasion in the family. So it would be natural that dead family members would come by.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that may have been what I was picking up on. I don't know. I'm hungry. It's 8:45, Della said. I apologize so much for the confusion and the mistakes earlier this evening. And thank you so much for hanging in there with us. We appreciate it more than we could possibly say.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I juggled my telephone.
Yeah, really. And that will not happen again. I will make sure we're set up long before 7:15.
I was a last minute guest.
Yes, she was. Eat Whataburger. Yeah, I could do that, Jack. Actually, I want a hamburger.
Well, you know, Whataburger's 24 hour.
That's
The only
true.
place in Texas that's 24 hour right now is Whataburger.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's not even all Whataburgers, is it?
I think it's a more popular one. So one here in UC because
Yeah.
everything else rolls up, everything at 9 o'clock. David Knighton, what's the dad's name?
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was trying to listen to me too. So thank you all so much for being here. We do appreciate it. We appreciate you hanging in there. And I learned a few lessons tonight. And
Yeah, don't have me on with her.
yeah, you got silly early.
I can't help it. When they come ferrying in here,
No, that's true too. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging in there. We love you.
eat Whataburger.
Eat Whataburger, and we will see everybody
Eat Whataburger.
next week. Thank you.